So universal voting by mail is a procedure that is now quite common in the United States after COVID, where every voter in a jurisdiction gets a ballot in the mail. All right, regardless of whether they ask for it or not, they get the ballot in the mail. Prior to COVID, there was a kind of quirk in California election law that set up some what we call natural experiments, where there were areas in Los Angeles County where some voters were receiving their ballots by mail without requesting them, whereas other voters who were adjacent legislative districts to them weren't getting these ballots sent to them by mail just because of a quirk in the law. And what that allows us to do is actually judge the causal effect of a voter getting the ballot in the mail without requesting it. And when we looked at the data, we found that getting a ballot in the mail without requesting it does lead to a slight increase in voter propensities to turn out to vote, on the order of maybe 3 to 5%. So it's not an enormous effect, but at the margin, it's the sort of sizable effect that can mean the difference, right, for candidates and campaigns in terms of winning and losing. So that research that we've done demonstrates that universal voting by mail can lead to higher rates of turnout. And we've also been looking at universal voting by mail in other states like Oregon in the last election cycle and Washington, and really trying to ascertain what are the problems that crop up. Are there any security issues associated with these voting procedures? And we're finding that, especially in the states that have a long experience with it, that this process seems to work quite well. And so we are optimistic that California, as it's moved into this model, and many other states post-COVID, that it's going to be something that may be here to stay, and it's a procedure that may lead to higher turnout, and it's a procedure that, again, we think is free from fraud.